Hello everybody. Today we're going to be exploring creation with general science, written by Sherry Seligson. So here is our agenda. So today we're going to be reviewing Module 1. And there will be a few activities and you can pause to do them. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, this is basically a summary of Module 1, and you can pause the video if you've read the book and if you want to give it a shot. So I'm going to give you some time to pause and then I'll reveal the answers. This module is basically really about the history of science, which is split into a few time periods where one idea was really popular. However, this idea is not always correct because many of them were Christian based and a few of them were actually setbacks to theories. So one example is the spontaneous generation, in which we will learn about really soon. So this idea is now we know that this idea is false. So this was a really big setback to science, as well as the ideology that all of the planets rotated around the Earth, not the Sun. In addition, science has undergone a lot of changes due to many Christian scientists. I don't know why, but most of the scientists in history are Christian. And the religions really shaped the way on how science is expressed. So you can pause the video if you want to do the vocabulary. I'll give you a few seconds to pause the video. I chose the most important words, and basically science is a systematic study of the natural world through observation and experimentation to form general laws. It's studying our environment by observing and experimenting to form laws that will help shape the earth and our understanding of how the ecosystem works. Papyrus is basically an ancient form of paper made from a plant, and the spontaneous generation is the idea that living organisms can be spontaneously formed into non-living substances, which is false. Now we're going to be talking about the 5 different Greek scientists that were really important. The first one was Thales. He studied the sky and tried to come up with a theme to explain how planets and stars move, and was successful in predicting planetary events such as solar eclipses. Anaximander was one of Thales' students and studied living organisms, and he was the first scientist to try and explain the origin of the human race without mentioning God. Anaximenes, he was an associate of Anaximander, and he studied material and believed that air was the most basic material of nature, and that all things are made by a single substance. This is not right. However, Leucippus built on Anaximander's thinking and proposed that all matter is composed of little units called atoms. Now, this is really important because this is actually true. The 5th Greek scientist is Democritus, and he was one of Leucippus's students, and he came up with a really great analogy to help explain atoms. He thought of it like sand. If you closely pack sand, it'll form a substance. So this concludes Module 1, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Bye.